Any other questions?
When Shaitan said that Shaitan used to be an angel, and he disobeyed once. When he disobeyed, like, why did he disobey? Does he also have like an ego or something like that?
Shaitan is not an angel. He's not an angel. Shaitan was a jinn. There's another class of creatures. It's not only these three anyway. There's so many other classes of creatures. But what is concerning us, especially for this Akhir Zaman, this is the important thing that we have to know. Don't think Shaitan is alien or UFO. These days, subhanAllah, everyone, of course, you grew up with Star Wars. Your parents grew up with Star Wars, and you're watching science fiction whole day long. So anything that is spiritual is UFO. You start to think the prophets also came that it's UFO. Everything is UFO. Alien beings, you're going to have flying saucers. It used to be the Christians are very big on that, correct? Christians very big on that, saying spaceship is going to come, the not arrivals, what's it called? Those who are left behind, those ones, huh? The rapture, they're saying. Rapture, first. Rapture. Spaceship is going to come, all the good people going to go up to go to paradise, all the bad people going to stay here in this earth. But the bad people are already here on this earth. The good people have already been taken up, long time ago. You will miss the boat again, yet again. And look what's happening. People are not sitting around being, oh, so sad. I want to go there, I cannot go there. Why are they not taking me there? They're not. They're very happy here. Don't you see? Everyone is turning more evil and enjoying themselves more and destroying everything even more. It used to be Christians are big into that. Now Muslims, mashallah, are big into that. So-called sheikhs are big into that, talking about UFOs and aliens and this and that. What square-head idiots. So anyway, Shaitan, his name was Azazil. He was not an angel. He was not an angel. He was a jinn. The angels, they are not male and they are not female. The angels, they don't have any desire. The angels, they don't have any ego. The angels, they are made from light. The angels, they don't marry, they don't reproduce. The angels, they only obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They don't even question unless Allah put inspiration in them to question. The jinns, they are completely different. They are made from fire. They have been in existence here in this world for billions and billions of years before mankind was here. The separation distance between us and them is only like between a curtain. There's a curtain there. It's meaning they're very close to us. They have ego. There's males and females. They intermarry. They do so many things. These are basic things. I'm not opening up occult knowledge. These basic things that maybe people should know. I'm saying this to make a difference so that you understand what Shaitan is and why Shaitan is there with us and why we also have to take lesson from Shaitan. We're not really taking lesson from angels, correct? We're taking lesson from Shaitan, meaning that they are very close to us. They were living here. Long story. He was one of the chosen ones of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also to bring faith to his people. Here. He did so many things. People disobeyed. He punished them all. He was worshipping Allah. He was serving. There is not one single spot on the face of this earth, east, west, north and south, that you're stepping on that Shaitan did not put his forehead to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You understand? So this putting your head down is not unusual for him. He did that tens and thousands of years, the whole earth. And when he finished, because of that piousness that he's doing, he started rising. Because at that time, you have to do that, you have to step in your ego. You don't really have to have faith. Faith is something else too. Don't you see so many people, they step on their ego, they don't have faith. they will get rewarded too. They will get blessed. They will also gain. You are a lazy thief. Okay? You step on your ego, and you become a very hard-working thief. You become successful. Correct? You become, meaning that if you, that's why people who don't have faith too, they step on their ego, they're able to do things. They're able to maybe even walk on water or fly or do, it's not unusual for us. You know, they can do this, they can move things and do this. It's okay because they're stepping on their ego. Now, Shaitan did that. And because of his worshipping, Zazil, worshipping so much, then he rose to the first paradises. He worshipped in paradise. 40,000 years. Then he rose to another paradise. He worshipped more. Another paradise, he worshipped more. Understand that he was created not in complete obedience like the angels are. Understand? He worshipped, so he rose higher and higher. And because he worshipped so much, now he started to understand. So many other things start to open up to him. And he was becoming a teacher to the angels. Not to the archangels, to the angels. He became a teacher. They didn't know anything, they would ask him. And he had access everywhere he was going. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the Maqam al-Mahmud, the highest praised station, he was aiming that for himself. All his worshipping in the world, in the paradises, was for that Maqam al-Mahmud station, highly praised station, most praised station. He was aiming for that. Meaning, he was not aiming for Allah. He was aiming for that. He was aiming for high position. But he knew it's not really for him. Still, he's pushing it. He knew it does not fit to any of these angels. Still, he was pushing for it. And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it known that he was going to create a new creature, and that new creature is going to be his representative, he understood that new creature is going to occupy that Maqam al-Mahmud. The jealousy, the arrogance, the stubbornness, the anger, the disobedience already entered him at that time, against to his Lord. You understand? That when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in his wisdom, when he created man, and when the form of Adam alayhi salam was put there, don't think Adam alayhi salam is like us also. He's made in paradise. He's put there, but he's made from the soil, earth, from this world, from all the colors of this world. Red and white and black and brown and yellow and all the soils in this world. It's a long story how the angel was sent also and the earth refused to give. Because Shaitan made fitna, saying to the earth, don't give up your soil. Because Allah is going to make a creature from you, and he is going to walk on you and he's going to destroy you. Making that fitna, making that confusion, when Allah sent now an angel to come down to take it, the earth started screaming. And the angel went back saying, Ya Rabbi, I cannot do it. She refused to give to me. Allah sent another angel and another angel. Archangels Allah is sending until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Azrael to go down. And the earth started screaming to say, get away from me, I don't want you to touch me, get away from me. Azrael alayhi salam, he did not care. He went in and he took it. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, you passed. You're not listening to her. He says, no, I listen to your command, Ya Rabbi. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, because of that strength that you have, I give you now this work that you have to do. From now on, you are going to be the angel of death. You are going to take the souls of those ones who were here And they're going to scream and shout and yell and plead and cry, and your heart is not going to move. So, from the different earths, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala formed the physical form of Adam alayhi salam. Laying it out there, the angels seeing, very unusual thing, very beautiful thing, not understanding what it is, asking Azazil. Azazil then looked, he went inside the mouth of the physical form of Adam alayhi salam. This is before the breath of life was given to him. Went into the mouth, started circling everywhere, circling, looking everywhere. Which is why Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, Shaitan flows in the veins of mankind. This is hadith. Prophet says, Shaitan, he flows in your veins. Because he did to Adam alayhi salam. And which is why when you're angry, you sit down. When you're sitting down, it's still not going, you lie down. If it's not going, you take wudu with cold water. Meaning you bring your what? Your blood pressure down. When the blood is boiling like that, that's when Shaitan is circling. And the hunger is making the blood pressure to go down too. That's why fasting is enjoined to you. So that you understand, you feel, it's not just feeling hunger. You feel what it's like not to be angry. You feel what it is like when something should make you to feel really upset, but you just don't have the energy to do anything about it. So you get used to it too. Shaitan went everywhere circling, and from the bottom he went up like this. He's saying to the angels, this is just a dirty creature. There's nothing in there, nothing special. It is just made from dirt. Saying to them too, Shaykh Effendi, the awliya Allah saying, and if Allah commands me to bow down to him, I will not. Because he knows. That's why people today, they're so shocked. That one is not believer, that one is evil. How does he know? Bruh, you do, you will know. You step on your ego, you will know. Shaitan, he worshipped everything for Maqam al-Mahmud, not for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He always had those evil inclinations in him that he is not controlling for the sake of Allah. Allah opens up so much knowledge to him. He knows. He knows. And he's able to teach some of the angels. So is it any wonder to us? No, we're not surprised by it. We're not shocked. We're not impressed by that. Shaitan can enter to the first level of your heart anyway. And shaitanic people can enter to the first level of your heart anyway. They can tell you, okay, what you did yesterday, what you did before, all these fortune tellers, all these kinds of people. Of course they can. It's not a big deal to us. In fact, it is one of the things when you are doing that the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he says, however these fortune tellers, these gypsy type people they are doing, he says, I'm far away from it. And he did not want to be associated even with these kahins. At that time they are known as kahins from Kohen. Kahins. That they only go to them to say, oh, I lost my camel. Can you find it for me? And that one goes into something, says, over here, give me money, he gives money. Oh, thank you, very good. You're a holy man, very good. I want this. Isn't that what most sheikhs have become today? I lost my job. Can you find it for me? My daughter like this, my son like this. I hate this person. Put something on him. And that is the one thing that the Prophet ﷺ says, we are not. We are not like that. It came to such a point that this is very beautiful. This is very layered. It's not simple. That one incident, even the Yahudis, they were laughing at Prophet ﷺ because he lost his camel. He couldn't find it. That they said, he's calling himself a prophet and he can't even find his camel. Meaning that the Prophet is saying, I am not sorcerers, ahli sihr, like you. I am not. That your job is to find other people's lost camels. I'm not. I cannot even find my own camel until Allah opens it for me. Well, these ones, Where they get all that knowledge is from also is from other worlds, from shaitan and shaitanic things, you understand? That they can whisper in their heart and they can take it. That's why even to talk about that, this is the first time I'm opening this up a little bit for people to understand. I'm going to close it. This is forbidden for us to talk about it. That people, they're sitting down and they're watching things, days, months, years, imagining things, not imagining things, little thing, whispering, they're thinking it's something, they're catching it here and there. You are in continuous sohbat then with these shaitans, with these voices. And you think they're angels. You think they may even think it's Allah. Allah woke me up this morning for Fajr. Who the heck do you think you are that Allah is waking you up? You become even worse than Christians who say, God woke me up this morning. You understand? So thinking all that kind of things. No. Especially now in these times, mysticism, it is closed. Spirituality, it is up. It is open. Meaning how to make yourself to become less ego and more of your spirit. Not for you to go into forbidden areas. Not for you to go into shaitanic areas or these kinds of knowledges that everyone is running to, that Dajjal is going to come to show to you. Everyone is running. Now the occult has become so common, it's everywhere in on the television, no? In the movies. I don't know what it is. Before, when I was growing up, not too long ago, everyone wanted to become vampire because they made it to be so popular. Every girl wanted to become a witch because the TV shows they put, oh, so fun, you know, we put spells on our boyfriends and everything, become witch. Now everyone wants to become zombies. Isn't that? Even worse. Now we're thinking, Allah, at least vampire has more hebat and honor than a zombie. We come to that point where we say even the shaitans of the Akhir Zaman, they're worse than the shaitans of before. So, this is, shaitan was not an angel, okay? But he can become that. He can become not an angel, he can have the knowledge and certain powers of the angels too at that time. So, but his whole intention was wrong. It was not for Allah's sake. It was for his ego. So, he refused and becoming more shaitanic. Even today, right this minute, if he were to go to the tomb of Adam alayhi salam and he make one sajda, Allah would forgive everything that he has done. You see how great Allah's mercy is? Right. So what you saying? Did I answer your question?
Yes, I was asking if
Yes. That's why we take lesson from that. Inshallah, we will not be falling into the tricks of shaitan. Don't go, especially with this internet shaitan. You can go there, you can go looking at things, reading things that's not for you. Everything now is open. Complete chaos now. At least in the past, it used to be more difficult to get to those very cursed books or pictures or people. These days, you can find. You can be if you want. To pull ourselves away from that confusion, this is heavenly knowledge enough to stay away from that. Understand? Inshallah. May Allah protect us from shaitan the accursed. May we run to the mercy and to the compassion of Allah. May we run to the Prophet ﷺ and the awliya of Allah. Inshallah. Al-Fatiha. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum.